Hey yo! We're back with more Beyblade news and madness. So let's jump straight into this. You may recall we got this leak of a prototype back in December 2024. There were a lot of theories. I had a theory that it was a Wyborg homage. I was wrong. Turns out it was this guy. Shelter Drake. Yes, I know another one, but it's set to release February 15, 2025 as a random booster select. And this is our first non-attack Drake. This is a balance type Drake. The blade design has two blades in an elongated, very smooth design that's going to help with stamina as well as defense. And the prize bay features the 780 ratchet and another gear point reprint, which is pretty good. And this setup is going to give you a pretty decent balanced blade, able to defend, moderate aggression, and stamina. And as mentioned, this is a random booster, so it comes in 3 possible colors in these Rasta colors. Bob Marley will be proud. And this isn't the first time we've seen these colors in a set. I'm actually a fan of it. So you have the red, which is insane. The yellow with the blue eyes is wild. But this green has a special place in my heart, honestly. And these specific colors reminded me of this diagram showing the stamina, balance, defense, and attack type. Each one with a specific color assigned to it. Look familiar? So when we take a look at these combinations, you'll see we've got our red with gear point, which is a balance type bit. And then you've got the yellow with 570 orb, amazing for stamina. And the green color comes with 360 dot, the epitome of a defensive type bit. And we found a few real life images of our Shelter Drake from the Beyblade Park in Japan. And if you look, the blade is pretty thin and slants down. So I'm pretty sure there's going to be some decent upper attacks, but it's making me wonder what the weight's going to be. And as you can tell from the hook design and this logo up here, there's going to be a Bakuten Shoot homage blade. But to which one? Well, I told you it's not Wyborg. Turns out that is actually an homage to Ultimate Dragoon, the first Bay ever. If you look at the bit beast, is there. That's Shelter Drake. That's the theory, at least. Still waiting for TT to verify that officially, but that's where we're at so far. That's the rumor in the community. Stumbled onto this image on Twitter. I'm not sure who the original poster is, but they did a great job of showing that a lot of design features were incorporated from the 4 primary homage blades into this Shelter Drake, which is pretty interesting. It's got me thinking. If Shelter Drake is actually a fusion of these mythical creatures, maybe it represents more than just balance, but actual harmony on the mystical level. Yeah, that's too deep. Let's get back. We also got a small hint of who the user may be, but only time will tell. And if you're wondering, Shelter Drake is already available for pre-order at malloftoys.com. Remember to use discount code MadHatter_Beyblades for a discount. And our next bit of Bay news also starts with a prototype that came out in December, but now we know it's the new Golem Rock Beyblade, set to release January 25th, 2025. This UX Bay is the latest defense type Beyblade. Whoever designed this Beyblade was big on geometry. These angles are ridiculous. It's wild. It comes with the 160 ratchet, always a solid option for a high impact and recoil. And the new under needle bit, which is a big deal in a small package, really. And it all comes together to create the latest defensive threat. Look at that. The avatar is tough. And this little symbol looks familiar, right? I'm guessing it's the team insignia. But the way that Golem Rock is designed, you have lower impact points towards the bottom of the blade, and then also these impact angles at the top of the blade that allows them to give you a solid contact whether the blade is tilted or standing straight. And the new under needle bit is actually 2 millimeters shorter than any other bit created. That's including low rush and low flat. So this bit is going to give you the lowest vantage point for counterattacks, especially if you're tilting. And making the cover of Coro magazine, we have Croc Crunch 260 Quake. So we've covered this before, but this is a metal coated Croc. Basically Hasbro's Bite Croc. That looks phenomenal with the black 260 ratchet and an orange Quake. This is going to be kind of tough to get your hands onto. This is a mail-in type of contest like we've seen before. But it's an awesome addition to the team if you can get your hands on it. And now to the big tees, the CX tees in the Core magazine. You can kind of see this silhouette of whatever the new custom line is going to be. We speculated for almost a year now, it seems, but we're going to get some real news coming in the next couple of months. So keep your eyes out and put in the comments what do you think the custom line really is going to be. Golem Rock and Shelter Drake are also available at BladesandBricks.com. Use discount code MADXHatter, link in the description. Next, we have a leak for the Clash and Carry portable Beyblade stadium set. And we've seen this before with the V-Force portable stadium as well as the Metal Fusion mobile stadium, which was crazy. But this one, same thought process, folds down into a nice container. But instead of one extreme zone, you've got two extreme pockets on one end and two knockout pockets. I'm not sure how I feel about it, but that's where we are, and it's going to be great. I'm a little worried about the Beyblades flying out the top with no cover, but Hasbro's going to worry about that. And lastly, we've got a mail-in limited edition red samurai saber through the Core magazine. That's going to be really hard to get to. You know, we've seen that with the red drawn Buster before, but we're going to get the same kind of deal with samurai saber, so keep your eyes out for that. It's bound to be pretty hard to get your hands on too. Well, that's it for our Bay News update. Catch you next time. Mad Hatter out.